What I did, I just took a few of the top ideas. There's so many more that we had that I just didn't add up here. Really, the top 4 I thought were really kind of game changers. Really, really big ideas that could change the way we do things. So the first one was, how about a KC master district? So taking content and sharing it across all districts, KCMO, KCK, and really sharing it. Guest lectures and classes, content, really great speaker or a really great teacher that has a great competency in something from KCK, let KCMO use it, and vice versa. So really sharing that content and sharing those experts. The second one was something that we talked about a lot, which was gamification of education. So we know what gets kids interested in school, or get interested in anything, or games. They're always constantly on their phones, on their DS, on the computer. How do we bring the technology so that there are really great games that pull people in and make those students learn and retain what they're learning? The third one was really, how do we retool the school day? So right now you go to school, you listen to a lecture, one teacher has to entertain the entire group all day and teach all the different topics, and then kids go home at night and they do the application. How do you flip it? How do you use the new technology so that actually at night students are watching lectures and really tapping into the teachers during the day? So flipping that school day a little bit. Oh, and then lastly, how do we, as Kansas City, brand what we're doing? So Google University of Excellence, getting teachers looped in, training them, helping them understand the technology, helping them use the technology, and then branding that as something that Kansas City put together. So a roadmap. So those were kind of the big game changer ideas. And then we go to more tools. So one thing we talked about a lot were parents. Parents are sometimes out of the loop on what's going on at school, can't always make it to every activity. How do we pull in those activities, live stream them, talked a lot about that, but also have tools that really connect back with what do I do. So an assessment tool, you get an assessment test, help the parents know what the next step is. Not just here's the score, it's 864, but what's the next step? So really tools around that. An iGoogle learning page for students that not only talks about what they know, what they're interested in, what their classes are, but pulls actual content from the internet or pulls content from other areas that they might want teachers can put in. A homework help desk that really bridges that gap. So you're doing your homework after football practice at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So how do you make accessible a homework help desk across districts for students using technology? And then finally, we talked a lot about Google Analytics. We know Google Analytics are out there for advertising, for marketing. How about using it for actually education? So tracking not only what students are looking at online to see what they're interested in, but also pulling their information from their classes, their tests, their scores, their interests, what they're doing really great at, and tracking that across so that we actually can have almost customized education for students.